this one away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Crowder now to return. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Smith now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go. 15.
On 1st and 10, Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Smith on 2nd down. That is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Doctson from 21 yards away. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Bortles. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I mean, you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play. But when
and this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Paul Richardson, 34 yards. And the interception by the Redskins D leads to a touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. He spins free. A beautiful fake. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Bortles on the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. They'll try to run some clock with Fournette. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. A handoff to Fournette. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Hey, check. 380.
And they, in fact, will throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
Still.
And then at the end, he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Richardson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That's good for a Redskin first down. Richardson on the reception from Smith.
Let's go, 15.
Now a former Seminole. This is Chris Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go. 15. Hey, slot. Liz.
Again, a run with Thompson. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as the Redskins have won it. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback.